I'm Ron Peterson here at the City Campus Union talking to students about Husker football. I'm with Brian here. What are your thoughts on last week's game?
I thought it was a good win. They came back in the end and were able to pull out the win. Tannerly did a good job in the fourth quarter.
We looked all right. It was a real close game, 1 point difference at the end. And I really like Mike Riley's calls when he goes for it on fourth down quite often compared to a lot of other coaches.
Yeah, knowing what happened last weekend with Northwestern, what are your thoughts going into this weekend's game against Northwestern?
It's always a close game. So Northwestern last year was pretty close. So this year it'll probably be really close again, but it's home this year. So
Would you be excited if we got into a bowl game so you could travel?
Yeah, bowl games are the best. They're really fun.
Do you think Nebraska will make a bowl game this year?
I think it's plausible, but chances are pretty low, in my opinion.
I feel like if we can play these next few games pretty well and win, I feel like there's a possible chance of a bowl game, but I'm not going to be disappointed if we don't.
I can see us make a bowl game. Probably not best bowl game that we can get, but I think we'll beat Northwestern, probably Iowa. We'll probably get stomped by Penn State, but I'm hoping we'll beat them. But I mean, we don't know until the time comes. So.
Well, I think you have to play to try to win every game. I don't think you. I think you make a bowl game. I think you gotta keep guys like my opinions out of these guys' heads, and just put your head down and work, and try to win every game you can. A lot of things have happened. I mean, Iowa was a second away from beating Penn State. I don't see why we can't, not just play with Penn State, but beat Penn State. And this team's not done yet, so I'm very, very excited.
I'm Ron Peterson here at the City Campus Union talking to students about Husker football. I'm with Jackson. What are your thoughts on the dismissal of Mike Riley?
I think it was a bit devastating at first, but I think over time people realized that he probably wasn't the best fit at first over the last few games.
I think he'll be remembered as just a nice guy who wasn't the right fit.
What are your thoughts on the Scott Frost hire?
I'm really excited. I think it was probably the best move we could have made as far as coaching goes. He's someone who understands the tradition here, and he really just wants us to win. And I think, everyone has seen what he did with UCF in such a short amount of time, and I think he can do the same thing here.
He seems like super confident, which I appreciate. So I think he's ready to take us to at least a winning season or improve at best, I'd say.
We're going to have a good program in place, good coach now. We have some really good players coming up that I think with a hard coach like Frost, I think they'll really develop some good talent and maybe better than they thought they could be.